Not that hearts have not always been this way, or that consciences have not always been burned, but that today it's at epidemic proportions, and the faith is not spared. That is, those who claim to be of the faith. And I'm speaking specifically of people who can hear, and most people in church, they know the doctrine of eternal torment, and they believe it. They're just so hard that they don't care about the people who are going to be tormented for eternity. They shrug and they go, oh well, I got something shocking to say that even you won't understand or believe. And I can prove to you in this very passage that Paul couldn't even think of what is now happening in our day. That there'd be so many people who name the name of Christ, who are so without a conscience, so without a heart, that they can accept with indifference, with a cavalier heart, the eternal torment of most of humanity, the burning, the torture forever and ever of most of humanity. They believe it. Spirit now is telling Paul, get the hell out of my way, that some will be withdrawing from the faith, giving heed to deceiving spirits. I told you that there are more spirits in the religious world than there are in any other sinful place you can imagine. I've given you my list: bars, strip joints, drug houses, whatever you want. There's no deceiving spirits there. They're just antagonistic spirits in some of those places, not all. I'm not going to go through the list and give you exactly what kind of spirits are there, but these are deceiving spirits. These are spirits who are going to look nice, they're going to look pure, and they're going to have a veneer of righteousness and light, but they're going to be evil. And the teachings of demons. Where are teachings except in places where the emphasis is on education? Sunday school, education, school. Teaching of demons. There's no teaching going on in a bar or in a strip club or in a drug house. There's no teaching going on there. Where's teaching going on? In colleges? Yes. In schools? Yes. In church? For sure. Sunday school, Wednesday night Bible study, teaching. Teachings of what? Demons. In the hypocrisy, there we are again, the hypocrisy of false expressions. Deceiving spirits put out hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is saying one thing, but being an entirely different way. It is disguising oneself as a messenger or as a patron or as a supporter of light and truth and Christ and God and grace and peace, but belying it by agreeing mentally and verbally with eternal torment. They're okay with it. They are okay with it.